Welcome to the Gary Abbott YouTube channel. If you have not joined me before, welcome. What I want to do is give you an update of what is it like in October. What is it like? Now, I'm not doing the whole month. I arrived here the week following the hurricane, been here for a little bit. Want to show you things that people are asking me about, like how is it after the hurricane. I'm also going to tell you a few things of the things I love to do when I come back. So let me start this way. The first thing you notice when you get back into the villages is the piles of debris. Even 2 weeks later, the piles of debris along both Buena Vista, Morse Boulevard. It is amazing how you can just see pile after pile after pile. Now, my understanding is, I think they're waiting for a company to come in and pick up all of this debris. I think they're very busy on the West Coast. Keep in mind, we were 50 miles from the center and had a lot of wind. So that was one of the major things that happened, is a lot of debris from the palm trees and the big oak trees. A lot of stuff fell off with those 40 to 80 mile an hour winds. Next is Sumter Landing. I saw some videos from other YouTubers of how this got flooded, but I can't believe it. 2 weeks later, that lower deck is underwater still. You can't get to it. If you look at this, it's amazing. I try to shoot down a little bit because it's good. I'm going to say 8 inches above the lower deck. And the gazebo's gone, completely gone. It's been pulled over to the side. I'll show you where the boat, there's no currently Sumter Landing boat cruises. There's none of that. And as you can see, this dock is underwater except for the floating section. But the gazebo took a hit. There's the dock, and it's seen better days. It clearly has seen better days. The other thing that I want to show you besides Sumter Landing, so something else besides, okay, so that's the villages, but let's talk about house damage, if there were any with these high winds, because there definitely was high winds. So, of course, I'm checking my roof. My roof looks good. I checked my roof. My roof is okay. Not everybody's roof was okay. As I looked at, as I was riding around, this is in St. Catherine, not very far from where I live. And some homes had lost some shingles. And these homes were probably built in 2020 or 2021. But that shows you that some of these wind bursts could be pretty strong. So the next thing that happened to me was, okay, so that was okay. But as I've already reported, I knew a chair had flipped over. I lost the cap to the top of my air conditioner, and the air conditioner circuit breaker on the side of the house, the lid, the wind blew the lid up and it stuck. So I brought it back down, and I put a little zip tie on there. I said, okay, it's not going to blow up again. I'm going to put a zip tie. So it had blown up hard enough to hold that up. I did find the cap and put the cap back on the air conditioner. My chair got a few scrapes and bumps. It'll survive. I know my neighbors, some of them tried to get back onto my lanai. The screen door was locked. I locked it because I don't want the door flying open or, being unlocked. So I picked up the chair. It blew around on the concrete floor, there's no doubt, and scraped up a little bit. But then when I rode around on my golf cart, this is the golf cart path behind Magnolia Plaza. And this is the Frisbee course. It's amazing that this is the Frisbee course. And I just at first noticed so much water. So don't think after a week, 2, it had gone down. And I think that's the amazing part is one thing I clearly noticed was I drove from Sawgrass Grove all the way up to Sumter Landing in my golf cart along Morse Boulevard. And the golf courses, not in operation, too much water on the golf courses, and they were watering all along the golf cart path, trying to get the water back down from some of the high ponds and the rest that are in the golf courses. Now, each week, the Villages puts out a list of the golf courses that have opened up. And I notice most of them are north, the north part of the Villages, and they have slowly started opening back up. But driving along the whole Morse Boulevard from, all the way from south of 44 to Sumter Landing, it was kind of strange not seeing golfers on the golf courses that you pass along there. The other thing that I noticed, and I'll show you a picture here, where I can't even remember what the driving range is, but they have a island with a green on it, and you try to hit the island. That took a hit. I think the wind, it's all the way to the other side of the pond, lake, however you want to call it. As you can see in this picture, the canvas is ripped off. It took a beating. It's going to be a while before that's set back up. All the buoys were up against the shore, even though people were practicing golf. I'm just showing you, it missed us by 50 miles, the center, but it had an effect. It definitely is going to slow some things up. It's just not like, oh, we missed the bullet. I think our homes got tested a little bit. My usual week. So now let's flip into what I got to do my usual. I got to clean my air filter for the AC unit. I got to run the hot water down the pipe, make sure it's clear. I got to clean my entryway, power wash that thing. But what was really great is the temperature was like in the 70s the first week I was here. Windows open. Okay, I have not actually been here in the in-between seasons where you can open the window and let the air flow right through. Then I take off for my favorite places. And I went to Sawgrass, and I caught this chef kitchen that they have, the show kitchen, and it's great. They had a private group that was learning how to cook. They have part of the Village's website. You can sign up for the show kitchen. They have different chefs. They have different meals that they show you how to prepare. I still think that's pretty neat and fun to do sometime. I just haven't done it yet. This is when I left there. I'm talking about the weather. I'm just going to play it. Okay. It's 73 and breezy. And it feels cold. I can't believe it, but it feels chilly. Chilly may be the right word. It was 90 degrees yesterday, 73 degrees today. You really don't get me complaining because I was able to work around the house today. And I got quite a bit done. So that's good. Somebody's car is going crazy here. And the reason I'm playing it is I just having fun, and the weather and the wind, it did feel, my northern friends are not going to understand, but it did feel a little bit chillier. Everybody else was wearing jackets. Of course, me, I'm still in short sleeve shirt and short pants. So then I went off to Hobby Lobby. I'm looking for a mirror for my house to put in my living room, and I decided, my wife didn't come with me, so I sent her some pictures. These are the pictures I sent her. I saw her in Hobby Lobby, they had all these Grinch things. So I said, I'm thinking of decorating for the Christmas holiday. And then I said, I moved here because I'd hate snow, so I'm going to put a sign up that says, let it snow. She was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's fun to have that interaction. There's no way I would do the Grinch. But for you that love the Grinch, go for it. But Hobby Lobby's got all its Christmas stuff out if you're interested in doing that. Then I'm off to my favorite restaurants. And I've never really done a favorite restaurant, so here we go. Kumo restaurant. I usually get the poke bowl. And, this one has salmon, it has tuna. I just like it. I think I used to get the seafood poke bowl, but it wasn't anymore. They've switched the menu up a little bit. Then I head off to the Sawgrass Square. Believe it or not, after being here so long, this was the first time I brought a chair. I decided it looked like the band was really popular. I looked at them on the webcam. And so I brought a lawn chair, sat down, enjoyed the band. That's a different experience. And I'm going to tell you about another one I had. The next day, another favorite restaurant, McAllister's. I love the French dip. This sandwich was 2 meals in one. I'll tell you, that sandwich is big. I took half home. I love there. Then I went to the New England Seafood Shack. That's another great place. Being from New England, I thought, let's test out this New England Seafood Shack. And it was really good. The menu's good. It's just like back home. Clams, lobster. It's a little pricey, but I'm surprised down here it's not more. Then I did the thing that I'm not supposed to do health-wise. As you probably many will know, you got to try Donut King. You got to go to Donut King. Oh my God, the number of choices they have. I should have taken a picture of the number of choices here. These are 6 different donuts I picked up. My wife said, what are you doing? What are you doing? That was not probably the best choice for me being down here. And so far, the choices, I have snuck in some salads and stuff from the supermarket. I eventually went to the pool. And the pool, it was like 82, 84. The pool's about 84. It was kind of interesting. My local pool was kind of shut. It didn't say it was closed, but it said the pool water was less than 81. And a nice sign saying where you could go to the next family pool. And I found that really kind of interesting. So I didn't go there. I went to the adult pool. And I told my wife, it's not like in the summertime. It's not. The pool water is probably about 84, so they were probably about the same. The wind, yeah, it's not pool season. October, end of October, not pool season. Then, of course, I tooled around in my golf cart, shot some videos. Some of you saw those videos. They were intended for people moving here. They like to see different locations. I know most of my viewers, you've picked your place. That's not what you're looking at. And you can go to Saluki or wherever you want. I get it. But I thought I would just shoot some video and ride around in my golf cart. That's probably one of those favorite things to do. So then I went back to Sawgrass, and this is where I'm going to tell you, it's kind of a combination of eat. I worked hard on some videos, spent a lot of time, and then said, I'm going to Sawgrass for happy hour. Happy hour, I get it. I don't go there very often, but I went to happy hour. The band started playing. They had some great songs. I'll put the band picture up. The band was really good. And so, I debated, okay, am I going to get some food? I'm going to stay for the band. Am I going to take some food home, come back later? I was trying to decide what to do. So I decided another favorite stop of mine is McGrady's. I love the fish and chips. And I saw that there was seats near the rail by the stage side. And so I went and asked, can I sit? I'm only one person. Can I sit there and have something to eat? And they were like, sure. So I probably shouldn't tell you this, but in October, compared to the summer, sitting outside in about 80-degree weather, watching the band, having a good meal, nothing beats it. Nothing beats that location. Nothing beats watching everybody that's at the square. It was great. So that leads me to the final item in this video, and I hope you enjoyed the video. When I go to the square, you know, I've told people, say hi. People do. And I really like it. I like talking to everybody, especially those who just purchased, even those that purchased outside of the villages, that come to the villages for the entertainment and other things that are open to the public. It's great to meet everybody. I'm sure I can't remember everybody's name, as I met a lot of people just leaving McGrady's, heading back home. The band was great, but it made a full day for me, and that was it. So that was just my brief. I've got some Halloween stuff coming up. The market, the third quarter, yeah, believe it or not, the third quarter market report's got to be coming out. So I've got some Halloween videos, market report. These will be coming. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.